All right, so it's 29 June, about 20:35, and I'm just doing a little recap of all the police reports that I've had since I've been here at in San Antonio since November 2018. So I guess the first one would be probably around January of 2019, February 2019. I had my first SIM card stolen. Maybe about 8 months after that, I had my second SIM card stolen. So I had to do police reports for that. So then around maybe November of 2019, after returning from Washington, D.C., I found this. It's a listening device in my vehicle. I took it out. After I took it out, I showed it off to some police officers, and they told me, "Hey, yeah, it can be it's a listening device for sure, but it can be a tracking device as well." So that's very strange. I bought that vehicle. Not sure why it would be in there, especially if I'm not doing anything illegal. So then we'll go to around April of 2020, around the mid-April. I start getting flat tires at my apartment for my vehicle. After the flat tires, it'll be maybe a Monday, and then it'll be a Tuesday, and then it'll be a Thursday. So during that time frame, I just filled it up. I thought the tire was bad because it was an old tire, until someone drove their vehicle into my vehicle around 21 April. So after they did that, I had to file another report to get my vehicle fixed. So after 21 April, around late April, at the end of April, or a few days after this 21 April incident, I had to file a report for criminal mischief when someone kicked my car and left a footprint on it. Now, and this was at the apartment complex. So at this time frame, still, on certain days, I would get flat tires. Maybe on a Monday. After a Monday, it'll be like a Tuesday. After a Tuesday, it'll be like a Friday. So it wasn't consistent. It was, just like, I guess, when they felt like it. So after the criminal mischief, I was gone for about 3 days in late April. And when I came back, I had to file a police report for a burglary. And the reason for that is when I opened my apartment door, my door was unlocked, and then after it was unlocked, I walked into my bedroom and I saw my TV on. When I looked to my left, my TV was paused, and I was gone for more than 3.5 days. After 3.5 days, my DVD player, it usually turns blue if a movie's just sitting there, and when it turns blue, it stays there until you turn it off or something. But what happened is, after 3.5 days I was gone, it was on pause. So once I seen that, I cleaned up my apartment, and I realized that I was missing keys, I was missing my bicycle, I was missing 2 iPods, I was missing a Kindle Fire that can go on the internet, and I can also read electronic books. Old smartphones. I was in Korea for about 3 years, so I had smartphones prior to going overseas, and I had smartphones here. So it was probably about maybe 2 or 3 smartphones that was missing. And within the supplemental report, I also had to list other unknown devices, electronics. And the reason why is, if I had SIM cards stolen, if I had, you know, my electronic Kindle, my iPods, those are all electronics except for the bike and keys, you know, that's missing. So in addition to that, after I cleaned my room, I found this, a hard drive. The issue with this is I have no external hard drives because I have no laptop computer. The only electronics I have is my phone. So that's a recap of the police reports, the listening device, and the external hard drive that I have found in my apartment, and things that happened to me since I've been here. Also, today, all of a sudden my vehicle wouldn't start. It shut down at a location. After it shut down, I was driving, and when I was driving and parked it, it wouldn't turn on anymore. So the repairman just came downstairs and jumped it with his vehicle. When he jumped it, my vehicle turned on good. After it turned on, he took off the jumper cables, and it wouldn't even start back on, period. And he said the battery is bad, or he thinks the battery is dead. The battery is about a month old, maybe a month and a half, you know. So there's a lot of strange things going on to my vehicle, and other things since I've been here.